When it comes to switchers, almost all of us think of the same thing, the 16:9 image. The 16:9 image is so ubiquitous that basically every television in the world, just about every kind of screen everywhere, uses the 16:9 aspect ratio. But it's not the only way to output a production. For both live event production and on-set displays, there's a growing prevalence for unusual aspect ratio walls, sometimes made up of multiple projectors blended together or direct view LED walls. The unusual aspect ratio of these LED walls can often cause big problems for switchers. After all, the switcher is based on the idea of a 16:9 output. If your wall doesn't match that, then how is it going to output a signal to that display device? Frequently you'll need to crop or adjust, but no matter how you look at it, if your wall is bigger than one output from an ME, you're going to have all kinds of issues when it comes to not only transitions, but also moving the layers, if you will, the keyers from one part of an output to another. So how does KAIROS solve this problem? Well, for starters, our architecture isn't based on a single or multiple MEs. Therefore, we're not constrained by the outputs of those MEs, which are always 16:9. In KAIROS, we have the ability to make a special function, a special scene, if you will. And that special function is called canvas. Using canvas, we have the ability to set the resolution of our scene all the way up to 8K. So we have 32 megapixels of data that we can put into just about any shape, any rectangular or square shape that is. If you want to output a short but very wide output, like a ribbon, you can do that with canvas. If you want to broadcast to people who watch on their phones using portrait mode, no problem at all. Canvas gives you the ability to set the horizontal resolution and the vertical resolution to your exact pixel dimensions, allowing you to be in control of the exact shape of your output. There are no issues with transitions and no problems moving keys from one part of the image to the other. With Canvas, you can still take advantage of the key features of KAIROS. No fixed limit to the number of scenes or layers. Of course, no fixed limit to the number of transition generators, color background generators. In fact, the color background generators will automatically adjust to the size of your canvas. If you've got a direct view LED wall outside that's over 200 feet in size, KAIROS can drive that. If you want to send a signal to people's phones so they can watch by holding the phone the way they normally would, KAIROS can do that too. In fact, you can do both those things at the same time. If your customer has an application that involves a direct view LED wall or blended projection display, KAIROS should be the first thing on your mind when it comes to a switcher.